Hi y'all, welcome to the channel. I'm Heather. Today we're back in the chicken food forest and we're going to be highlighting a new plant. And today's highlighted plant is going to be the plum tree. The plum tree's hardiness zones are from 4 to 9. I'm going to go over a few pros and cons with you guys and share with you the reasons we chose to put these trees out here. Okay guys, so now we're going to go over the pros and then we'll go over the cons with you. I like to be positive, so I like to start out with the positive things. So we're going to start off with the pros. The number one pro is going to be that the trees are going to provide shade. And it's a kind of a twofer, so it's going to provide shade and it's going to provide fruit. The fruit the chickens can also eat, so the fruit we can eat and share with the chickens as well. Okay, so this is going to provide shade and food. All right, so number two reason that we're adding this to the forest is the food forest is going to be for the vitamins that it has in it, the fruit has in it. Now the fruits have vitamins K, which help with blood coagulation, and it has vitamin A, which is necessary for the mucus producing glands to work properly, and it has vitamin C, which we all know is good for that immune boosting property. All right, so those are the three vitamins that I chose to put this in here for. We also are going to go over the minerals that it has in it. The number one mineral that it has in it that I wanted to add it to the chicken food forest for is going to be potassium. During the summer months when it's so hot, potassium helps reduce heat stress on those chickens. So we want to provide them with as much potassium as they need. Okay, so and then the next mineral I want to let you know about is going to be folate. Folate helps with anemia, and it is important for their skeletal and their feather growth. So that's another mineral that I think is important in their diet. All right, and then the last but not least, because this is one of the important ones as well, is that it has the mineral calcium in it. And as we all know, that the lack of calcium can cause our eggshells to be thinner on those hens. And it also, the lack of calcium can cause the hens to just stop laying completely. So we want to make sure that we're maintaining a good calcium level for our chickens. Okay, and then I guess number 4 reason I would have to say is the antioxidants. I'm going to go over those antioxidants again, guys. Antioxidants are good for just general health, and for both us and the chickens. So again, this is a twofer. I told you guys in previous videos, twofers are definite keepers. All right, so this is a definite twofer for more than one reason. Also, it has sorbitol in it, and sorbitol is more of like a sugar alcohol. It's a type of carbohydrate. It can be used for weight gain in our meat birds. If we want to get those meat birds putting on some weight, we can feed them this carbohydrate. All right, guys, and I'm going to go over this one again too. It helps prevent coccidiosis. It has properties in it that help prevent the coccidiosis. The vitamin C helps build the immune system, so it prevents that coccidiosis. So that's a definite keeper in my book. And number 7, plums are rich in fibers, and those fibers help improve digestion. Okay, so we want to give them as much as we can to keep them as healthy as we can. So we want to give them as many foods out here that will help with the digestion, help with the overall health, and just to maintain a good health, guys. So those are my 7 reasons for adding the plum trees to our chicken food forest. Now, I hate to do this, but I'm going to share a con with you guys. Yes, I think there's going to be 2. I think there's going to be 2 cons. Okay, the number 1 con is going to be if you don't have a netting over your coop area or your pen area, they're probably going to fly up in the tree if you don't clip their wings or prevent them from flying. They're going to probably fly up on the lower branches, climb up in the trees, and eventually escape from your pen. So please keep that in mind, that they can fly up into the trees and escape, especially if you do not clip their wings or cover your coop or your pen area with a netting like I've done. I've got a netting over mine, and I know I'll eventually have to cut the netting so the trees can continue to grow, but that's at a later date and I'll deal with that. So we definitely want to keep that in mind. Plums are considered a stone fruit. A stone fruit is a single seed fruit that has a single seed in the center, and that single seed is covered by a stone like pit. And that pit has a substance called amygdalin. I gotta say it slow. That pit is covered with a substance called amygdalin. Amygdalin breaks down into hydrogen cyanide. And as we all know, cyanide is a poison. In small amounts, it really doesn't do much except for cause some stomach upset, indigestion, digestive problems. But in large amounts, it can cause some serious health problems and even death. So we want to make sure that we are keeping those pits picked up and composted or disposed of at whatever way you just choose to dispose of them. Be careful with those pits. We're going to make sure that any fruit that's fallen, if I see the pit, I will definitely pick it up. If it decays before I catch it, I will try to make sure that I keep all the pits picked up. So we're going to take precautions, but I do think that chickens automatically will not eat what they are not supposed to eat. So with that in mind, I tend to just keep an eye on them and let them eat at will. And like I said, they usually don't eat what they can't have or don't like. So we're going to put this in the chicken food forest. I have a question for you guys today. Today, I'd like to know if you're building a chicken food forest. Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, I hope this video has helped you learn something about plums and chickens. And if it did, please give it a thumbs up and share this video with someone you think that it might help. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. And until next time guys, happy homesteading.